Shalom, all praises to the Most High, Yahushua. This is Sounds from YYBY. So, I just want to do a quick tutorial on these studio monitors right here. The Aries E8 Xt. It's just a quick tutorial, not to go in technical parts of it, like everybody do, because everybody have their own analogy of why they use them. But I just want to show what it has for those who haven't seen them in the physical and probably want to buy them. So the price that I seen for these was like $270 for each speaker, for each monitor. I paid $230. They gave me a deal on them. So I'm gonna just go through them. So they built nice, man. They very solid. And this part right here is it's built good, man. The way it feels. It's made of what can I say what this material is? It's like a soft, hard type material, man. I can't get the name of it. This is always the same, but a lot of the time this feel more thin. Like it's easy, like you can easily punch a hole in it. It don't feel that way on here. It feels pretty thick, like quality. And sometimes you get studio monitors like right here where this is easy to be touched in. And I remember I used to go to my friends' studios and everything, and they might have kids, or their kids might be in their professional studio, and the kids walk up like, "What's that, daddy?" and poke the hole in it, and now it's poked in. So they kind of block the tweeter, and put the highs and put like a nice little covering over it to protect it. So that's great. As far as this part right here, this is very hard. Like it seemed like even if it's like maybe y'all know this, right? Okay, on farms that have these certain bags, and these bags would carry like corn. They would carry all the stuff they get from the farms, and these bags last a long time, and they last a very long time. And it's a certain material, but whatever material that is, I think that's what they made it out of. I think. I don't know for sure, but that's what it kind of feel like. So let's go to the back. So it got the the breathing part in the front. So so if you have them in front of you, you will feel a nice little air hitting you, cooling you off. Sometimes they have them in the back. They have like this part right here in the back of the drone, but they got this part in the front, and this part light up. It lights up, which is cool. Nighttime vibe. The blue or the green light or the blue light. That's a vibe. All right, so let's turn it around. The good stuff. What I like about this, right? It has a gain, a mid frequency, a high frequency. So whatever you set it, keep it that way. Don't use this as your mixing. Set it this way because of your room. Everybody has a different room. Sometimes you have a small square room. It could be a round room. It could be a very large room. It could be different type of acoustic rooms. Sometimes your room not even acoustic walls. It just might be just regular walls. But based on what you set, this can help your ears when you're listening, when you're mixing. So that's why they have this acoustic space. So based on how far you have them in front of you, or if you have them diagonal slant, triangle way towards you, or you have them directly at you. It's based on what you set this on, 0 dB, 2 dB, or 4 dB. And you got the low cut, the bass. If you got a boomy room already, then you cut some of the bass off the monitors. Try the unity first. Keep it at unity first and just test them out. It's just that simple. The best information is to test them out yourself, man. Forget what I'm saying. People we talk, we always got our opinions, but the best knowledge is when you try it out yourself and you use what is good for you, man. That's what it's really about. You feel me? And then it show like a small little graph based on what it do. So if you put it on 80 hertz, how much it'll roll off and everything, the 1K, the 10 hertz, so on and so forth. So it's decent how they give you like a nice little graph to kind of break it down for you. And these monitors, man, they what was the specs on these things, man? They loud. I mean, they sound good, man. 21 years, I actually had probably 20 pair of monitors. I think probably like 20 pair of monitors, from small ones to big ones. The big ones, the 8s and the 10s. This is the 8. This is the 8. I blew some out in my early ages learning, and because I had somewhere you know, they both wasn't powered. It was like one power and the other depend on the power one. I remember those. You got like the little red and white wire run to the John, go to the next one. I stopped using those. But anyway, to each his own. But the point, what I'm saying is that from the experience of using monitors, the ones I had before this, or the ones, the JBLs, the 8s, the JBLs, nice. They control bass a lot. So me personally speaking myself, I say that when you get some monitors, make sure they control the bass more. If they already have a high frequency on it, make sure they control the bass more. If they can control the bass and give you that real bass sound, that's what you run with, because a lot of the times, when you mixing, that bass always sound different once you go hear it in the car or hear it on something. You be like, damn. But again, to each his own. Everybody different. Everybody has different ears. Everybody, you know, something might sound distorted to me, but not to them. To each his own. It's wars. But end of the day, what it's really about, everybody has knowledge when it comes to this music, and you know, in a learning process. But it's about the ending product. That's what matters. So if these babies can work for you, man, then you run with them. If you like the Yamaha 10s, the original Johns, or the JBLs, or events, or whatever it is you like to use, then use that. But this is for the people who, again, that looking the bodies, and they want to see what they, you know, what they provide and what they have. So I say this is very great. Sometimes they only have like minimum options. It seems like a lot of the newer monitors, they're giving you more options of the frequency. So yes, it's called acoustic tuning based on what your room are. All right, this is YYBY. Peace.